Ciao everybody, Caterina here. Welcome to my kitchen. Well, I am so blessed and grateful to be able to say that today I'm having my parents for lunch. I thank God every time I'm able to take those words out of my mouth. And for dessert, I am going to be preparing a dish that I had about approximately 7 years ago at the table of Madame Bouchard. And this dessert is called Tarte Au Fromage. Absolutely delicious. It's not very sweet and extremely simple to prepare. Now let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with the pastry shell for the Tarte Au Fromage. In my food processor, I put 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, pulse. I'm going to start adding 1 cup of cold unsalted butter, cubed. 1 piece at a time. I'm going to drizzle in 1/4 cup of ice water. And that's it, your pastry's done. Beautiful pastry dough. I'm just going to divide this in half. This will make 2 crusts. We only need 1. My discs are ready. One is going to go in the refrigerator for 2 hours. The other one I'm going to freeze for a later date. Okay, my dough was in the refrigerator for 2 hours. Now I just rolled it out. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to roll it over my pin gently. Okay, and I'm just going to roll it over my pan. Okay, just push into the sides. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with the rolling pin just to cut the ends. Okay, back in the fridge for 1 hour. So my pastry shell has been in my refrigerator for 1 hour. You can leave it overnight if you like. Now all I'm going to do is dock it. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and I'm just going to put parchment paper here. We're going to blind bake the pastry shell. I'm going to fill it with weights. Okay, in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm going to remove the weights and let them cool. And I'm going to put my tart shell back in the oven for 10 minutes. Okay, my tart is ready. I'm just going to let it cool in the pan for half an hour, and then I'm going to remove it and let it cool for an additional hour. Okay, so here is my crust. It's completely cooled, and now we're going to start with the filling. I'm going to start with 500 grams of dry cottage cheese. To the cottage cheese, I'm going to add 2/3 cup of creme fraiche. I'm just going to allow the cottage cheese and the creme fraiche to mix. One egg yolk. To the egg yolk, I'm going to place 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla bean extract. Mix this together. Now I'm going to add it to the cottage cheese. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, kosher salt. 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of melted butter. 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. I'm going to add it slowly. Okay, now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of all-purpose flour. Okay, I'm going to do a nice scrape down, another little mix, and we're done. And we can start with the egg whites. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, this is done. Now we're going to set this aside, and we're going to start with the egg whites. I have another mixing bowl here. I'm going to add 4 egg whites with 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I'm going to whip it for about 4 minutes. Okay, it looks ready. Beautiful. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to roughly mix in a little bit of the egg white, just roughly, the first one, just to really get a good mix. And now with the rest, I'm just going to fold it in. I don't want to lose any of that air. Okay, now it's ready to put inside my crust. Beautiful. Look how gorgeous that looks. Beautiful. Oh. Now this will go into my hot oven for 45 to 55 minutes. Okay, in the oven, it's going to go. My tarte au fromage is ready. It's been cooling for an hour. I think my parents are going to love it. And I don't think they'll mind if I just cut a little sliver and taste it for you. So I cut myself a little sliver with a dollop of my chantilly cream, and I'm going to taste it for you now. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, creamy, cheesy, a little bit of sweetness with the whipping cream. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a lovely summertime dessert. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And it's Katerina from my home to yours. Don't forget to hit your like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Ciao. Tarte au fromage is ready. My parents are ready for dessert. I'm putting my chantilly cream on here and they're going to give it a taste. Okay, so what do you think of la tarte au fromage?
I gotta try now.
You okay to try?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
What do you think? Wow, you look like you're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful?
Yeah.
You like the cheese?
Yeah.
Delicioso? Do you like it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Enjoy. Love you guys.